Welcome to another episode of Down the Barrel Podcast with Jimmy and Dino.
And sometimes Jared.
Down the Barrel Podcast is brought to you by the Minnesota Deer Hunters Association
and Wolf.Report. Wolf.Report, a platform dedicated to elevating the voices of Minnesota hunters, trappers, and outdoor enthusiasts. Join us in advocating for responsible wolf management in Minnesota. Share your reports, photos, and stories, and together we will ensure that they are seen by all.
The Minnesota Deer Hunters Association, protecting the future of deer and deer hunting through habitat, education, advocacy, and legislation.
Welcome to this year's Ranch Edition. Recording on the ranch is hard, but we still tried on some old camera we had laying around. Have a brief listen as we discuss our day on the ranch.
We're live from the hometown of Down the Barrel star Dean Jacobs, Lake City, Kansas.
That's right.
Are you recording?
Of course I'm recording.
Oh.
I've been recording for a while.
Oh, have you been?
No, just for like 40 seconds.
Oh.
Yeah, we're sitting at the kitchen table of world famous rancher Mace Jacobs.
That we are.
Yep. He's sitting here with us.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a pretty good day.
It was
Well, last couple of days,
Yeah,
I guess.
pretty warm days.
Yeah.
very, very warm.
Really
I
warm.
think I'm sunburnt.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm windburned.
Yeah, there's been some of that too.
Yeah. I definitely know I'm a few shades more red
Right.
Yeah.
of all various types.
Well, we're down here hunting coyotes. We haven't got one yet.
No.
Haven't seen one. Well, we saw a dead one.
We did see a dead one.
Yeah.
Somebody else shot.
Yeah, somebody got lucky.
Mm-hmm.
We heard them tonight, finally,
We did.
all around us. But
I thought I was going to get a shot at them ones off to the right. I thought
Right.
sure they were going to come up.
I was hoping.
Yeah.
I heard them and I was like, where are you coming out? Where are you coming out?
You know, our secret weapon is not doing its job.
Well, I'm starting to think our secret weapon is actually
Deterrent.
yeah,
Curse.
you know, like if you've never seen the bug-eyed fawn, this won't make a whole lot of sense. But if you have had the pleasure of seeing the bug-eyed fawn, I think the coyotes are seeing that and saying,
Nope.
shit, that deer has CWD. I am getting out of here.
There's something wrong with that deer.
You know, but we have seen a lot of wildlife.
Well, I've seen
So
a ton of deer.
Yeah.
A lot of
many deer.
turkeys.
Tonight, there's a lot of deer out there.
Yeah. Well, last night there was
Yep.
we seen a ton. I mean, we've seen more deer this year than we did last year.
Yeah, for sure.
Way more.
I don't know why, but just the way it is, I guess.
There's a lot of them.
Lots of turkeys. Lots of buzzards, which we did not shoot because it turns out you can't shoot them.
Correct, because they are federally protected.
Yeah. So yeah, we have to do two disclaimers on this one.
Yes.
Because our pre-ranching episode, somebody made a joke about shooting a buzzard. I don't remember which one of us.
I mean,
Probably you.
Yeah.
But that was a joke. They are federally protected under the Migratory
no buzzards were harmed
Bird Act.
of this trip.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
The other disclaimer is I had said that our time down here overlaps with bullfrog season.
That's right.
I am dumb.
You were mistaken.
I was mistaken. That's a much better way of saying dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah, I misread the regs. It's not bullfrog season.
So we didn't get to kill any.
Apparently March is the 3rd month, not the 7th month. So if we come back in July, we can
Get some bullfrogs.
You know what's funny is we haven't even seen or heard any bullfrogs. We were down at the pond today and we didn't see any bullfrogs.
Yeah, I mean, we were kind of up above it a bit, but
I bet you would have thought you would have seen them bouncing around
yeah,
and driving across there. I mean, you used to be able to,
right.
you know, hop.
Bullfrogs are 40, 50 pounds here.
That's true. That's true.
But no, we got to go check out some lease property
Yeah.
That's right.
that we may leave.
That'd be kinda
for
nice.
Deer hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to, hopefully they'll respond and
Right.
be able to get a better look at it.
I think I passed my background check, so I think they will.
Well, that's good.
It is
I
good.
think it's funny you gotta do a background check.
It is kind of funny.
I suppose they don't want psychos.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they're letting strangers with guns on their land.
I'm using a bow.
There you go.
Is this lease
I think it's whatever you want.
Archery. Oh, it is whatever. Because I do know there are some leases that are obviously
It didn't say archery only.
Okay.
Because it says you can hunt birds on it. Obviously turkeys.
Oh, yeah. It did say like ducks and stuff. Okay.
Yeah. So you can hunt whatever you want, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool.
Long leaves.
Yeah, and it's only, what do we say, 20 miles from here? 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah.
I think it's only 15 miles.
Yeah, I think it's less. I think when I looked it up, it's actually only like 12 miles officially.
Right. It's pretty close.
But yeah, 20 minutes.
Which would be handy. Right. Familiar with the area. And it looked like a decent area. Obviously, we didn't get to go walk around or anything because nobody was around. But
yeah, but nice trees and
it was on a
tree there.
river bottom. So obviously, lots of trees.
Yeah. Yeah, we went for a decent hike today too.
Yeah,
We did.
I thought it was pretty short myself, but
It was
just hot.
It was hot.
Yeah, it was hot.
It was hot.
It was hot. But we didn't see any of the snakies yet. So
I was kind of hoping we would see a snake.
Oh, that's right.
was
Because
too.
Jared is supposed to.
Now, is there a season on rattlesnakes?
I have not
Are they federally protected?
No.
Yeah, we need our music.
Oh, I know. I could, if this had speakers, I could totally play it.
I know.
But I could probably add it afterwards.
Yeah.
Just imagine some
Google shit.
music right now.
Is there?
But yeah, overall, we have been, well, in all meanings of the word, skunked.
Right.
Yeah, skunked.
Yeah, I haven't even seen a coyote. We've heard them, but nothing to even shoot at.
Right.
So if we see them tomorrow, boys, there's going to be no waiting around for anything. I'm just opening up.
Let's at least range it this time.
Oh, no. Oh, no. We go by what the old brain tells me.
Give it a good 30 seconds to get a distance and see if anything else shows up.
That's dumb.
So while there isn't a specific rattlesnake season in Kansas, there, in the way there is for other animals, commercial harvesting of prairie rattlesnakes is allowed year-round, but only at special rattlesnake roundups and with a permit.
Right. We're not commercial.
Right.
We're just hungry.
Yes.
Snakes are active during warmer months between late March and November.
This is late March.
We're in late March.
And we didn't see, and we walk around quite a bit. I'm seeing a snake.
There were a few of those holes that
You should have stuck your arm down.
I should have.
You could have grabbed one and probably brought it out.
Right.
If there wasn't snakes in that hole, I don't know where there's a snake.
Yeah.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good snake hole right there.
We stick your head in there and look around.
Yeah. Coming from the expert on snake holes.
I've seen a lot of holes and snakes around them, so I've seen them slither in and out of them.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of growing up. It's like, yep, nope. Oh no, you don't go close to those.
Stay away from that. I wouldn't mind seeing them at a distance.
At a distance.
I mean, yeah, like 6 feet.
6 feet would be fine. Like, say, hey, Jared, there's lunch. Go get it.
Yeah, they are tasty.
And that's what you keep saying, just like your cow tongues or whatever you like.
Yeah,
I will say we almost did get us some Black Angus today.
just about.
Yeah. You had to talk these two down from shooting a stray bull.
When I seen that Black Angus up on the hillside just sitting against the skyline was sizzling barbecue. I was like, man, that looked good.
And at what point is it no longer a stray bull?
Right.
It's been on this property for a year and a half now.
Yeah.
That
bull is
you guys own
that bull is ours.
it's ours.
He's
wild. That bull is being taken back to Minnesota.
Yes. Yep.
He's going to be my first Cattle. First head of cattle on my property. Sorry, Lynn. Horses got to go. Damn working cattle ranch.
Your first head of cattle is going to be missing hindquarters.
Eventually, yeah. Gonna be missing all of them, trust me. We're gonna have a hell of a barbecue at the place too.
Oh, I about got smoked by a mama cow today.
Yeah, she was a little concerned.
Yeah.
Her attitude towards that sleepy one.
Right? This calf was laying down, and we got within 4 feet of it with the gator, and it really wasn't moving. Just kind of moving his eyes a little bit, flicking its ears. So I got out and touched it. It finally started moving. And then, what did you say?
I said, Dean, you might want to turn around.
Yeah.
There's a locomotive coming at you.
Yeah. She was not happy.
She was a girthy old girl.
Yeah.
She would have moved you around.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it's been fun, doing the ranching life.
Yeah.
Going out,
The annual
checking out the
ranch.
cattle.
Yeah, and we found six newborns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what we figure that's like 20 grand.
Oh, at least.
I mean, it's just money laying out there.
And then we did find
But I didn't check with Mace yet. What is our commission on that?
I thought it was a supper.
you get to stay at air conditioned.
Yeah, it is much appreciated.
And then we did find a dead cow.
We did, yeah, right in the river.
Yep. So
Yeah, tragic. All right,
but
cow 119.
right, but that's part of ranching.
It is.
Yeah, one says suppose.
It's a full circle.
It is the circle.
It's
of
the
life.
circle of life. Babies are being born. A cow died. Coyotes eat them. We shoot the coyotes. Hopefully.
Yes.
Jared eats them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Coyotes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. He keeps saying he's going to eat all these things, but I haven't seen him eat anything except for Doritos or
Well, we got to shoot something if you want me to eat it.
Woo!
Well, something else. Yeah. So we did get a skunk.
We did.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a nuisance skunk. It's getting into the cattle feed.
Yeah. And he's like, please. And it's like, yeah, I guess it's been in there a while.
Go ahead.
Stinking everything up.
Wow.
Get rid of it.
Yeah.
And you didn't cook that up.
I did not. I did bring it back to show you.
Yeah, you did.
And we wish you wouldn't have.
Yeah. And then I showed up back at the house. Mama Jacobs wasn't too happy with how I smelled. So she done sent me outside for Daddy to hose me off.
Yeah. I mean, it still doesn't smell a whole lot better, but
Well, we haven't showered.
I am taking a shower tonight.
God, I hope
my dust to crevice ratio is suboptimal.
It's pretty dusty down there.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think we packed on a little red dirt for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just blew my nose and I swear I shed 3 pounds.
Oh, you've been driving the Gator a little bit.
I have been driving the Gator.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
What do you think of the Gator
It's great.
compared to like a Polaris or anything?
It's a squealy sumbitch.
Yep. Yep, it is.
I
John
know.
Deere's, they like
I was impressed. I mean, of all the rough riding we did today, didn't miss a beat.
No.
I was impressed by John.
Yep, that's pretty good. And we turned our heat on the way home tonight.
Which was
Did you really?
Yeah, a
yeah,
couple
it was-
times.
it was nice.
We rolled our window up.
We put our windows up and we turned the heat on for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then it got hot. We shut it off.
Kind of glorious.
You guys are getting soft.
Ish. Luxury
I know.
items.
It's
I'm gonna
good to
use
know that there's at least 2 ranchers sitting around this table.
I'm gonna use it.
Right.
By God, it's theirs, paid for.
Right.
I'm using that heat.
They paid good money for that heat, so why not eat it?
Yeah.
It'd be rude not to.
Right?
But yeah, we'll be back at it in the morning.
Yep. I'm gonna give her a whirl in the morning and
Yeah.
maybe do a little bit of shooting in the afternoon.
Oh, we gonna do a lot of bit of shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may have to borrow some ammo.
I did not
I got a
haul 200 pounds.
obviously haven't heard any of it.
Do a lot.
Yeah. I'm gonna next time we bring the Dodge, we'll have the airbags just for your stuff to make the truck sit level.
Yeah.
Or bring a trailer.
There you go. There you go.
And you did mention about doing some long shooting tomorrow, Jared.
I think we should try it. You know, our local range, we can't go beyond 300 yards.
Right.
I'd like to.
It would be
It's out
fun
there.
to pop out at least 500 for sure. And then,
I mean, I only brought 223s and 9mm, so
9mm.
we can't go all that far. But
I'd say a good 500. Well, why not just give her a whirl at 1,000 to see what we can do?
Yeah, 223,
there you go.
I got the
Wow.
250.
Yeah,
Ooh, yeah, you do, Dad. Flat shooter.
yeah, I can do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have some
We got
fun.
243.
Yeah, I wouldn't
You need
mind.
out for that. I saw I have two rounds in my bin down there. They must have been in there from when we were hunting with the
I
kids.
think I've got a couple boxes of 243 with me.
Yeah,
Because all the cods were going to stack up like cordwood tomorrow.
that's right.
Something's going to get stacked up tomorrow. I don't know what it is.
Probably would.
What?
Be a better chance of it.
Rocks.
Oh, I think those coyotes got our number this year.
I think so too.
It's like they know where we are.
But I tell you what, I've been impressed with our scopes.
Very,
The ATRs.
very
Yeah,
impressive.
the ATNs with the IR. I'm so glad we upped the IR.
Yes.
That's
They are
been amazing.
handy. I mean, they work better than I thought they would.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is my first time using it where I could actually see beyond 80 yards.
Right.
Yeah.
And I mean, we're easily where we've been setting up at night. 220.
Yes.
It's
220 to the
right as
edge.
can be
Yeah.
up there at
Oh, yeah.
the tree line.
The max distance to the tree line, you can easily shoot some.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I was watching deer all night.
Yep.
Did not shoot them.
No.
Right. The only downside that I can see is when you look away from a scope.
Oh yeah,
That kind of blind.
you're night blind.
Yeah.
That's going to be with the thermal, too.
I would assume so.
It's because
It's got to be.
Yeah, it's a screen.
Yep.
The screen to have brightness.
It was really cool to hook it up to my phone.
Yeah.
Although with
Left
mine, it would, after about 5 minutes, it would just
Yeah. With the Androids, it works right.
So it's got to be something with the app or with the iPhone.
Which means we get to kick back and like turn our gun with one hand and hold the phone with the other and just look at the screen.
Yeah, that is kind of neat.
Mm-hmm.
It does make it easier for trying to spot them.
Yeah. At least you scan back and forth, you know, as you're watching your phone, just move your gun and then you can see eyes like we saw that rabbit.
Yeah.
So we both verified that. And it was funny with those first deer that came in, they were obviously yearlings. And there for a minute, it was hard to
No, they were small.
separate kind of what they were at first. It's like,
was.
obviously we knew.
Well, they came in like just out of the tall grass, nose to the ground.
Yeah.
You know, and so they did look like they were creeping up on that fawn.
Yep. Yep. So I was like, okay. But then after you really got to study him a little bit, it's like, yeah, that's a deer.
Yeah.
Right.
Then mama deer came out. It's like, yep, that's a deer.
And they're deers.
But yeah, it's been fun.
It's been warm, like we said.
It's been so warm.
Obviously, being from northern Minnesota, that's quite the adjustment.
Do we have to go back? Really?
I'm sure the kids would like it.
I suppose, or wives would like it.
This and MDHA would like it,
Yeah.
I suppose.
right?
I don't know. Life's just so much simpler down here.
Right? Ranching.
Right. All you gotta do is go look for baby cows.
Right? I swear, I've said it once and I'll say it again. Ranching's the easiest job you could ever have. You just ride around in a gator and shoot shit.
Yep. As long as we don't let Jared touch a gate, we're in good shape. Yeah. Yeah, Jimmy's been handling that.
Yeah, full time.
Yeah, you've been doing a good job.
Not bad. But way better than you.
Yeah. you are yet to mess up a gate. For that, I'm proud of you.
It takes a little effort.
You know, you take pride in what you
gotta
do.
take pride.
Yeah.
You don't grab a gate and just twist it and throw it and hit knots and double eights with it. Like
You don't just open a gate willy-nilly.
no.
No.
There's an art.
Hey, I did open one gate since we got here.
Yeah, but dropped it.
And it fell over.
Yeah.
And I've opened that same gate many times, and guess what? I never dropped it.
Yeah, well, I did it the first time, and you got to see that the top hinge was loose.
Yeah.
No, it's been a good time. We were in the same boat last year. You know, it was the night before our last full day.
Yep, it was.
We were talking about how we hadn't shot anything.
Right, and then the next morning,
First thing the next morning, we got the one.
Yeah, so maybe
you're
tomorrow's
up again, bud.
No, it's one of your turn. I already got a skunk.
True story.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, we'll give her a whirl in the morning. Just gotta figure out where we're headed.
Right?
Yeah.
What we're doing. We'll figure that out tonight.
We have not done any fishing yet. It's just been so windy.
Right.
Yeah. Today was just... Yeah.
But then we decide there's no fish left in those ponds.
No, I think the main pond, there's fish left in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Catch me a big old catfish.
Dude, that is a lot
A
of...
50-pound catfish.
I really hope this thing is recording.
Kidding me right now?
It better be.
Oh, no, it's recording, but
Yeah.
I'm just hoping it's recording well. Sorry.
Right.
I didn't mean to interject that, but I hope you catch cats.
Right. You're allowed to have an opinion on things.
Oh, thank you.
I just wish you would ask for permission before.
Don't you speak out of turn.
Right.
Yeah.
So, if we go back to shooting, you can always try.
It's true.
Yeah. Yep.
It wouldn't
We could have a
spot
fish fry.
set up. We could have a fish fry.
Yeah. You can catch it.
I just
Your
watched
fancy little pole that nobody's ever seen.
I didn't take it out of the case
No.
today.
No.
I still don't believe it's actually a fishing pole.
Well, I feel like our last episode we talked a lot about Meat Eater. But it was a long drive down here. I had to do something, so I watched a couple Meat Eater episodes. One, he was down in, I want to say Louisiana or Mississippi, I can't remember. Basically, just living off the water, right? Went out with a couple commercial cat fishermen and learned about all these different methods of fishing for big, mostly blue cats. They showed the secret for filleting a catfish for it to not taste like mud.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of you gotta like really trim the fat. Spend some time doing that.
Yep.
And then chill it so it firms up. So I think we need to try it out.
That'd be great because,
we do need to have a cooking section on this podcast.
That's true.
Good job.
Yeah, well, I decided our next one when we're back in the North Country, I'm gonna make a duck because I got a duck in the freezer that I need to make up.
We could have like a wild game feeds.
I want to get, I'm really thinking about getting one of those swamp buckets and doing a crawfish bowl.
No, we're going to do that this summer.
Yeah.
No more, we're not going to say it anymore. We're going to order.
Okay.
I'm going to order a gator, and I'm going to smoke it.
And that we do have to cut off. So I did watch a video on what to cut off of those. That way they're not so swampy either.
Yeah.
And it is a lot of the fat.
Yeah.
You know, and everything. So
kind of ready though?
they do, but you still have to trim them a little bit. Because that was one thing that the one video I did watch. Is
Well, you know what? What should happen is Jared should do that one of these times at his place and have us over. Cook a gator. We can just go in there and do it. Because he doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
But you have the smoker.
All right, it's portable.
I got
You got a smoker?
a trigger.
Well, he's got a trigger.
Oh, of course he's got a trigger. Of course he's got a trigger.
I got a trigger.
Yeah.
So we're gonna smoke the gator on his trigger.
Yep.
And we're doing the boil there too.
Yep.
We'll catch some fish off the lake. It'll be just a seafood extravaganza
Yeah. Right.
from the lake.
Can you call gator seafood?
Oh, maybe.
I don't know. Even crawfish is seafood.
No, crawfish ain't. Gator, maybe. They are in salt water. Maybe there's that.
Those are crocs.
Yeah, they'd be crocs. I guarantee the ones that you buy are farm raised.
But yeah,
You're
for sure.
right.
Yeah, because they're the small guys.
All right, we're gonna eat swamp bugs then. How about that?
All right. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yeah, we'll do the boil. We'll put some corn in there, some summer sausage or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
Potatoes.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's gonna.
We have to get some of that fake teeth that are missing and stuff, so that way.
Well, let's do it. Let's make a point and do it this summer.
Yeah.
Get some bubblegum shrimp.
There you go. I'm gonna do it.
Yep.
I was gonna tell you guys. I might not even like any of it. Although I think I
You'll
can
like
handle
it all.
gator.
You'll like it all.
And I've always wanted to do the boil.
Yeah, you'll like the crawfish. It's good.
The thing is,
But you
I
don't like shrimp.
lobster. I like shrimp.
Oh, you do like shrimp? Yeah.
I don't like lobster.
Honestly, I think crawfish tastes more like shrimp.
Which I don't like shrimp. But I just like all the stuff you put in there in a boil. Even if you didn't like that, there's so much else to eat.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
Now I'm hungry.
I know, me too. I want some bugs to eat.
Right?
Bugs.
Come on, Jared, step up. Cook yourself something. Go kill something.
Now that skunk's still laying out.
Go get a tongue. Go find that black Angus guy and wrestle his tongue out of his
Yeah, just rip his tongue out.
Yeah.
He don't need no bone.
We need to get us a tongue, and we'll make some sope de lengua. It's the best.
Did you just say a word of some brand?
Yeah, I don't even know what he said.
It's like a fat tortilla,
Like
a really thick one.
like a chalupa.
Yeah, chalupa.
Or thick tortillas.
Yeah, how about tongue chalupa?
Tongue chalupa. Dude.
Whatever. I'll make it. You'll like it.
You keep saying this over and over and over. Yeah, does he make us anything?
Unbeknownst to you, I'm going to tell you that it's tongue, and it's just going to be that skunk.
I'm pretty sure I'll notice if you bring that skunk home.
Yeah, exactly.
But I dare to put that in Kirsty's trunk. So.
Oh, it's already in there.
I'm gonna strap it right to the hood.
There you go. Just over the top of it. So we can show our game animal we got.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm going to have to...
What would make a trophy skunk? Is it the stank?
How bad it smells.
I mean, it wasn't
I
that.
think it'd be the coloring of it.
I mean, the tail size and
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the skunk's already in Christy's truck. I had to pay her back for these delicious cookies.
those are
Figure where you're at now. But yeah,
So yeah,
be back at it in the morning.
Yep. We'll give it a whirl. Hopefully we'll have an update.
hopefully we can do an update while we're shooting. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Might try some new stuff out. And
All right, we got to run medicine law, Joe.
We do.
yeah, we do.
They're dangerously low on some supplies.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we'll have to get some more. But yeah, so hopefully we'll give you an update.
Well, we'll do
Have an
we'll do
update,
another
I should
recording
say.
tomorrow. Maybe another one on Monday while we're driving,
Yeah, that could be.
and then we'll put it together that week, next week, and hopefully have something.
If we get enough stuff, it can even be a two-parter.
There you go.
You know.
I don't know if we'll have a two-parter. We seem kind of low energy right now. We need the heat from today.
Well, I think the whole reason we're recording this right now is we're sick of talking to each other, so we'd rather talk to a recording device.
Well, I can definitely say I'm sick of talking to you.
Yeah, I'm just sick of it.
All right, sleeping next to you guys, talking all damn day. Oh my God.
All three of us cramming into one little shower.
Right?
Well, until next time.
We
I think that's a wrap.
Well, I mean, we're at 28. We should take her up to 30 and see if this thing shuts off.
See if it'll shut off.
Well, is it going to delete the recording if it reaches its limit?
No, it'll just stop.
It'll just hit like off record by itself.
Well, we could also mention the delicious food we have been eating while we're down.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Courtesy of Mama Jacobs.
Right.
Yeah, did you guys like that taco salad tonight? What's that?
That was really good.
That's what the hell dressing is that?
That was Catalina.
Catalina.
I never had Catalina before. It's kind of spicy a little bit.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of.
I mean, not a lot, but a little bit. It was just perfect.
Yeah, if you're like a 6-year-old girl.
You didn't even put any on yours. You could handle it, you little friggin' 5-year-old girl. Maybe something 6-year-old.
My tummy's all messed up.
I can't eat anything.
I never said that. I just can't drink your Coors Light. Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you'd be able to be a rancher without drinking Coors. I mean,
Unless you have Rainier, but you can't.
Dean, I am 10 times the rancher you will ever be. And I've only ranched 36 hours of my entire life. And that's saying something.
yeah, it's saying something. You're saying something. Yeah. Keep it up. You won't be saying something in the morning.
Well, you know what? We're driving down to the courthouse tomorrow morning and we're finalizing the adoption papers. I'm Mace's favorite son.
This next section was recorded a couple days after we got back. See if you can figure out who had a medical procedure and was still drugged up. What a beautiful disaster.
And we're back from Kansas. Our Kansas trip.
That's a rough transition.
It is.
I believe that we would like to say we're back from ranching.
We're back from ranching.
Yeah, we had a great time ranching.
We did.
We found lots
had
of
a
new
great
calves.
So many.
We
So
actually,
many new calves.
we did really well at that.
What was our best day? 7?
Eight.
Our last day, we found 8.
Eight
Yeah.
calves.
Yeah, those things are cute.
They're so cute. Those little blonde ones.
You were
look so
obsessed
tasty.
about that little blonde one. So
yeah.
tasty.
Wow. Yeah, you know, it's
Hey,
they just look like my kids. My kids don't look tasty, but they're little
No,
blonde.
but they're little blonde things.
Yeah.
It's just so funny how
Village of the
many.
Damned type kids.
No, I could have brought that little blonde calf home and it would have fit right in.
Right? It's so funny how many of them you get beside them and they just get so energized and they want to run with the gator.
Oh, they want to race you.
Yeah.
They're like,
and they just
"Listen,
bouncing
go."
all over the place, feet kicking up. It's pretty funny.
It's just crazy. You know, they're like 30 minutes old and they're just running.
Ready to rock and roll.
You know,
I mean, yeah, they're ready to go. I mean, they want you out there ranching.
Right? To help them out. But no, it was.
Except for Billy.
Except for Billy, yeah. It was good. We had a good time. The coyotes were lacking.
Non-existent.
Yeah.
we found one dead one.
Right.
We did.
And didn't see anything else.
No.
We heard some.
Well,
Yeah.
we heard a lot, yeah. But we didn't get you anything. But,
We didn't even see any live coyotes. That's the sad part.
Right.
and towards the end of the trip, we decided, let's go shed hunting.
Yes.
And that was glorious.
I have never had a shed hunting experience like that.
I will say, I didn't even know you could go out there and find that many sheds.
That was the first time where it was literally shed finding.
yeah, it
You
was.
know, it was like every 5 minutes, one of us was finding something.
Right.
And we only went for 2 hours?
Couple hours.
Tops.
Couple
Yeah.
hours.
And we found so many.
Right.
And deadheads. You found it.
I found
Crazy.
3 deadheads.
The one was just,
Yeah, that one's a monstrosity. I'd like to get it.
Oh, that last one that you found, yeah.
Yeah, that was
awesome.
a beast.
just this weird.
If I had to guess, that's a
atypical-
140, 150 maybe.
Well, and it was a young one. You know, like we looked at the teeth and everything.
Well, none of the deadheads we found were very young. Or very old.
Which one are you talking about? You're talking about the one at the
big
across the river.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was talking
You're
about,
talking
that,
about-
that weird atypical.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah, that had like the crown of
Stickers
thorns
all
on
over
it.
it. Yeah.
That thing is crazy.
And it was young.
Yeah.
That one was young.
Yeah.
And it had stickers and points everywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, if you sat down and counted, you'd probably get up over 20 on that thing.
easily.
That might be 30-point buck.
You know, if
In
it would have,
Kansas.
if it would have actually lived longer, and maybe Papa's out there, because if Papa's out there, Papa is a monstrosity.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because this thing has the craziest brow tines. It was like in curved freaking hooks,
Yeah.
and had a couple more. I mean, you have to see it, and I'm sure we'll post a picture of it. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was amazing.
It was pretty cool. And yeah, just to, I mean, it was literally every 5 minutes we were finding something.
Yeah,
We,
so
we
we-
found some nice ones.
Right. We decided that we're going from Dean's coyote hunting to Dean's shed hunting.
Right.
I mean, he's pretty goddamn good at shed
He's
hunting.
a
Pretty good guide at
for
shed
sheds.
hunting.
At shed hunting, I mean, he's one of the best I've ever had.
Yeah.
At coyote hunting,
Yeah, horrible guide for coyote hunting.
Yeah.
This year.
I've seen better.
So it's going to be Dean's Guide Service, coyote hunting / shed hunting.
I would go shed / coyote myself.
Well, coyote was already up there, so
Yeah,
I got to cross that off.
Yeah.
I mean, I had
Yeah.
a blast shed hunting.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
That was definitely the highlight.
Yeah, so I thank you, Dino, and I thank Mace for letting us actually do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that last day, the one day we went out for the first time, we all found stuff. I found a really cool one, but Jared, you found one, and then you went back,
Well, yeah.
and you found the other side.
Right.
was a beautiful
I
side.
found this really nice. I mean, it's a tall, mature. I mean, it was half of an 8-point, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, we walked around for a bit.
Long times.
Yeah, really long times. But so we kept walking around, then we went back and, dropped off everything we had found, and we kind of started talking, and it was like, wow, we got a little bit of time. Maybe we should go back out, see if we can find the matching set.
Yeah.
So I went right back to where I'd found the one, and tried to figure it out. And I was like, well, you never know if it was the first or the second one to fall off. But I was like, well, it was the right side, fell off on the right side of this game trail. So it was probably heading this way down the game trail. So I just started following it, and probably 250 yards later, up in a juniper bush, just glowing in the sun, was the matching,
Dude, you should have
matching set. I should have taken a picture.
And there was so many that I found that I should have just took a picture. There was that one great big single antler I found. It was like in the sun, just a beautiful open area, and just points up.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh man, why don't you think to take pictures?
I know.
Yeah.
It was just crazy though.
It was. I think mine was the one that I found was the newest one. That was definitely this year's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
past year
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I think we found quite a few from this
did.
past year.
Yeah. Yep.
Some of them.
A lot of the ones I found were a year or two old.
Yeah.
The deadheads and whatnot.
Yeah, but no, there's a lot of nice deer down there.
Well,
There has to be.
we didn't even we only explored one small section, and then the last day we were there, we explored another section.
Right.
Only what
30 minutes.
And
Yeah,
what
tops.
blows my mind is that south side of the river. There's got to be some over there too.
Well, that's where we were the last day.
I mean, the north side of the river. Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
There has to be some
and with
up
all
there.
the trails that we were on, even on that last one on the south side, we only explored a few trails. But if you split off and you spend more time
That last
there,
day,
that would be great.
there was 20, 30 acres left that we didn't even touch.
for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a lot of
that
fun
little spot.
and very successful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. We brought quite a few nice antlers.
I brought a couple deadheads and one antler back.
Yeah,
I brought my one antler back.
yeah. I brought my matching set, and then I found one that was like an atypical with a drop tine, just the one side of it. That I think would have been a 14-point buck.
Nice.
Just girthy. It's a great word, right?
It's a great word. I tell you what,
I will say that the worst part about the shed hunting was all the thorns from the hedge trees and everything.
Yeah, you
like
gotta
that.
be
That
careful
was
out there.
Ridiculous.
Had you put some clothes on, they're not that bad.
yeah,
it was
you can't-
hot.
You can't. It wasn't even that hot. I mean,
I was sweating. I'm fat. I was.
I mean, it's your property. I wasn't going to say anything. If he wants to walk around the woods naked, so be it.
Disclaimer: I was fully clothed.
No, he was not. Don't let him lie to you.
Yeah.
He had a pair of gloves on.
I was uncomfortable.
I did have gloves on.
I know, because there was a lot of times I literally grabbed those damn things. Even with my gloves, I was like, oh, that hurts.
Yeah, maybe I should be a little bit more gentle moving that out of my way.
I will say,
I don't know how to feel about us talking about Dean walking around naked and you talking about grabbing things without defining what you were grabbing.
thorny bushes.
Oh, okay.
Thorny.
Can we rephrase that?
There was a lot of thorny, but there was like thorny trees. There was like thorny
Pokey
bushes.
things.
Let's try again. Try again.
Yeah,
Antlers.
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 Oh,
Yes.
dude, I seen antlers. I loved it. I was like, oh, look at that thing glowing. I'm going to walk over there. If I
And
see
the best
anything
part
whitish-
is nobody got lost. Of course, it's hard to get lost. You got a river on this
Right,
side.
river.
And that's why I
You
said
got
next year,
road on this side.
Onyx, we're tracking our steps and we're going to look at them later and we're going to see where we missed.
Yes,
Yeah.
because there's a lot of parts, especially the second time.
I know if we missed a little area, there's antlers there.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was not an area we went to where we didn't find anything.
Yeah, it was honestly like amazing. I mean, I'd go back down there just for shit hunting since Dean doesn't know how to have.
That was the best, right? That was the best I've ever been on and seen, because normally, even as a kid growing up, you're always playing in the woods.
Right.
You're looking, even if you go shed hunting, you're hitting one trail. I mean, I think it helped with all of us around. But what was even really cool about it is we all found something.
Right.
Dad found something. I was like, great. Everybody found something but me. And then all of a sudden, ta-da! I walk in this
I threw
opening
that
and
in
there
front
mine
of
is,
you, by
right?
the
I
way.
figured you did.
we started feeling bad for you. It's kind of like
So you went ahead.
it's kind of like when you got the really little kids on like the Easter egg hunt. And you're like, well, I guess I gotta
Oh,
pull
look,
this
there's
out
one.
from under
We
the
found it
bush.
5 times already, but
Right.
that's you, buddy.
Yeah. You're like, hey, dude, maybe you should go over there.
Yeah.
Why don't you check over there by that
Oh,
tree?
I loved it. I loved
Try
it.
looking up a little bit there,
Right.
bud.
Yeah. Why don't you go look over there?
No, it was
Do you
great.
see anything pink?
And that's why I just want to say
I see how it is.
thank you, Mace, for letting us come down to your ranch.
Yeah. Thanks, Dad.
And,
Yeah,
and find antlers. Unfortunately, one of the Jacobs couldn't put us on any coyotes, but
No. The one and only one we found was pre-shot,
yeah, pre-shot coyotes.
which, that's the best kind of coyote. Well,
Hey,
not the
honestly,
best kind. Not the
I
best.
had a blast shed
Not the
and
worst
I would do that every single day.
Easily. When it's that good.
Oh, I didn't care. I'd walk around the woods.
Yeah.
And I noticed because there was one time we were walking the roads and I had a premium in my hand. And I found
How did you have a premium? I thought
I
we ran
stole
out
it
of those.
from
Like,
Jared.
oh, okay.
Okay, I found that they slow you down and you look around more. I thought maybe I found the secret to winning shed hunts. Beer.
It's kind of the secret to winning life. Not beer. Not beer.
Premium?
Premium.
Premium?
Yeah.
Yeah, because we can't get premium down in Kansas.
No.
Don't allow it.
It's too good,
You got to buy Yinglings or whatever it is.
But yeah, shed hunting was great. So then we went shooting one afternoon.
Yeah, we did a lot of shooting, yes.
Yeah. A lot.
Yeah.
And basically, we shot a bunch of 5.56, 223s,
9 mil.
9 mil,
Yep. 9 mil.
A little bit of 10 mil.
a little bit of 10 mil.
22 250.
22 250 was a.
I did shoot my 243.
Yes, you did.
43.
Yep.
That's
I
right.
shot that a couple times.
That's
all we had.
that we had for distance.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't believe I hit a long distance shot.
You did. First shot.
Yeah. I guess when you close your eyes, you just
Right?
pull the trigger.
You miss the next 10, but
Right.
you hit that first one.
You know,
You get one.
yeah. It's all it takes is one, right?
Well, that's one of the days I like best when we go down to Kansas is the shooting day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you have so much open space down there on the ranch. You can go out there and easily get 200-300 yards.
Yeah. Well, and we shot for what, an hour and a half?
Yeah.
And in that time, we single-handedly made another super fun site. Right? There's a lot of lead out there now,
Right.
Yep.
which, and it's fun.
What I thought was when we went and picked up our target, so our 300-yard target, we went back, shot it at 243. Took a few shots with the 9 mil just because to see how close we could get.
We were lobbing. We could see it hitting around
Yeah,
the
it was
target.
hitting around the target. The one had to be 2 feet away from the target, if not
Yeah, I
closer.
thought you did pretty good 10 mil almost in it.
I never shot the 10 mil.
No, it was only the 9.
I could swear you did.
Yeah. So then we went down
was
to pick
what
up
did
the
we decide
target.
that was like 380.
Yeah. Yep.
380.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
So we went down to pick it up, and you could see the bullets
Just
of the 9
pristine
mil
condition.
Yeah, it was
like ready
awesome.
to be reloaded.
You could
They
reload
just
those.
landed.
Yep, it was awesome. Yeah, that was pretty cool. But yeah, that was fun. And then of course, Jared's ranching ability.
He, I won't say this because he did kind of almost F up a gate.
What?
You're not
Did we even let
qualified
him
to
open a gate?
No, we let him open the gates over by the hay bales. Remember,
Oh,
he dropped
that's
it.
right. He did drop it. The one gate with
I opened a few gates.
I'm going to tell you right now, I was the gate opener.
Yeah, you were.
I was the gate commissioner.
Well, can I use the term that
Yeah, you can definitely use
every
that term.
time we pulled up to a gate, because I was riding with Mace the whole weekend.
And everybody's
Gator.
like, don't let Jared out of the vehicle. Don't let him touch the damn gate.
Every time we'd pull up to a gate, you'd jump out of your gator, and Mace would look over at me and go, "Is
Such a good little gate bitch.
He was.
Well, he knew it because compared to you, you'd have that thing wrapped around your head.
Hey, I opened a few gates and I did not ruin any this time.
You opened a panel and you still dropped it.
I went places without you.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Where?
All over. We split up. You know, we drove a couple different ridge lines.
Yeah, we could see you from where we were. There was no gates.
Yeah.
You made Mace get on over.
We went to try to find that land bridge. I don't remember if we
that's
talked
right.
about this in our last one.
I don't know that we did.
I
Yeah,
don't think we did either.
but we would try to find that, which wasn't truly a land bridge.
And if you don't know what a land bridge is, it's an arch.
yes.
Arch.
Right.
Yep. And so apparently it was an old dam that the water had, gone around and underneath. Well, when I was a kid, you could walk underneath it. It was a pretty big arch, pretty big hole in the ground. So I wanted to try to find it. So we went out and walked about, 10 miles. Wasn't that far, but felt like it.
There was no rattlesnakes.
And, right. We didn't find any of those. And it sucked because it had all caved in.
Yeah.
The water had rushed it down. And it was a good, 20-foot?
Yeah, well,
easy.
Little ravine canyon.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that
to call it.
arch.
It was a
land
beautiful
bridge
little area.
had collapsed.
Yeah, it's too bad because that would have been cool for you guys to see.
Yeah, it was nice though. Really green down there actually.
Yeah, it was a nice little oasis.
Sure.
I don't know.
Well, there was
I know
water down
oasis
there.
in desert, but
You gonna sing Wonderwall for us now?
I can't. But I don't have the music tuned up.
Oh, here, just sing the
Yeah,
lyrics.
I'm not saying. I don't even know
to
the
this
lyrics.
tune.
That's not the right button.
Button's not working.
That's really that button. But
There you go. Now sing.
I don't know what to say.
Dean, Google shit.
I'd have to Google Wonderwall. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, it was fun. Yeah, we saw a lot of deer.
Oh my gosh, this year was thick with deer. There.
Oh man, and some big turkeys.
Oh my god,
Yeah, well, we were walking out from Shed Hut.
That one we saw
had to
shed
be
hunting.
50 pounds.
I think it was easily 4 feet tall.
I honestly think it might have been the size of an emu. We should have took that thing.
The thing tried to sell me insurance.
I say, if you thought that thing was an emu, we should have taken the premium away from you. No wonder
I
couldn't
did
find
not.
any more
That
antlers.
was Jared's premium. I didn't remember you had me drinking.
No, it was a good trip. But yes, I think
Could
we're
have
gonna
been
to-
more coyotes.
It
but,
could have been.
you
I
know,
think we're gonna have to change the name. We're gonna have to the whole new
we don't have to
edition of
change
it's
anything.
gonna be.
We don't have to change anything. It's a Ranchin edition.
Ranchin
Oh, that
edition.
Ranchin.
We're down there to ranch. We shoot what we shoot.
We're just gonna
Yeah.
tell
Could
people
be
we're
a
going
skunk.
down for shed hunting.
Yeah, could be sheds, could be skunk, could
Because
be
I guarantee you, if we went
coyotes.
shed hunting every year, we'd probably come out ahead of the game.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
I mean, how much do you think dollar wise in sheds? Do you think $8?
If you go,
Now, if
you
we
can-
were to cut them up and bring them to
dogs?
a
No,
pet
no.
store,
Who would do that? I'm not cutting them.
I'm not either. But if we were to, there's a pet store right around the corner from this studio,
Yeah.
and they sell little 5-inch
Yeah.
pieces, and they're like $29
Yep.
for a little 5-inch piece of antler.
Buck
So
that.
we probably made $800
oh, at least.
at least. That's a good trip. That's gas money.
Yeah.
That's premium money.
Fucking,
So the commission to the ranch off of that.
Well, I own that ranch now, so I don't take commission.
How are them adoption papers going?
I've been told they've been filed. We're just waiting.
so you're gonna be like
Waiting
Dean's
on a
brother,
No, Dean was unadopted.
unadopted.
I was on it. I was unfamilied,
Yes. Yeah.
taken out.
Yeah, I have a great family now down in Kansas.
Right.
I love them so much. Miss you, Mom. Miss you, Dad.
Right?
Well, Mace might be listening.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll tell Joan.
Really?
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, thanks, Joan, for all the great food.
Oh, it was some great food.
We did have some good eats.
I mean, she's a rock star.
She made
Get
some
up and
new-
wants to feed us all the time.
she made some new recipes for us.
Right. I appreciate
I kind of
that.
feel bad because we don't eat as much as probably what she
Dude,
wants to cook for
that
us.
that tater tot stuff, I would have ate the whole pot, but I would have felt bad for you guys. I would have ate so much more, but I didn't want to be rude.
Sounds good.
She does pretty good with the cooking. And getting better.
God bless her.
Yeah. Oh, that did really good.
Yes. Candace is awesome. Other than you.
Right.
You know, hey, look at this. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't go there.
That is a damn fact.
Right.
Honestly, I appreciate that you live in southern Kansas.
Yeah.
In northern Kansas, I don't think it'd be as cool.
Oh, definitely not.
Southern Kansas is pretty cool.
Yeah. I can't complain. Yeah, I mean, it's a little dusty.
It was a little bit dusty.
Have you guys cleaned your guns yet?
No, but I unzipped mine today, and I was like, holy
I
it's
cleaned
damn near red.
2 of them last night, and it was rough. It took a
You
while.
should probably clean mine.
I wanted.
No, like you could turn around right now and just give that bug-eyed fawn a little love tap.
Yeah.
And there's going to be a plume of dust coming off of it.
Right. Well, the first, 2-3 days we were there, it was in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And windy.
So it was a bit
A bit much.
fluffy.
Yeah. I have not cleaned mine yet. I put them in the safe. It's like, yep, I'm going to clean you on another day.
Yeah.
And I think I may have to go get some more stuff just to make sure I get it right. I even the one gun I got out once, but it was in the case the whole time. It's got red dirt on it. So that red dirt seeps through the zippers, through the seams,
Yeah.
through everything. I mean, that thing will penetrate anything you got.
Well, yeah. I mean, the 2 I use the most, the Mini 14 and the APF, they're just so covered in dust that I need to get out the air compressor and blow them off first before, especially the optics.
Yes.
Just get the dust off before I introduce any oils or anything.
Yep.
So I haven't done those yet, but I got the handguns mostly cleaned. But yeah.
Yeah. I see a good gun cleaning time in my future here.
Yeah.
It would be great.
Hey, what do we got coming up? We got a new sweepstakes that we'll be unveiling soon. Not
Yes.
yet,
Yes.
but
Bigger,
soon.
better,
Yes.
further, deeper.
Yeah, it'll be
It's
cool.
going to be awesome.
It will be.
Yeah.
We'll be revealing that within a month, probably.
Yeah.
Right about there.
Yeah. We're getting the machine next week.
Yep.
Yeah, we're taking a road trip to get this machine.
That's right.
Yeah, we may have to do a little on-site stuff there.
I don't want to give it away, though, yet.
Well, a little sneak peek,
I did a little sneak peek today. If you look hard
teaser.
enough, you might get an idea of what's going on.
So that'd be kind of cool.
You're going to have to look pretty damn hard.
Yeah.
But there's something hidden in there.
Nice.
Yeah, otherwise, hopefully we get rid of this snow and spring and summer will be here soon.
Right.
Or summer at least. And then that way we can get out and shoot our bows a little bit more and
Yeah.
do some 3D range. I'm excited for the 3D range.
Me too. I'm excited for 3D range.
Well, my focus right now is spring turkey.
Oh,
First and
right.
foremost.
Yes.
That's coming up.
But you can do that at the cabin.
Right. But I need to get out and, shoot a bit more.
Right.
That snow we got this past week was not ideal.
No.
Well, at least you can practice.
Right. And then I'm going to do a bunch of work on the boat. I got some big plans for my boat, which is just a little 12-foot aluminum boat, but
Let's put some bunks in it.
We should do another fishing episode coming up here soon.
yeah.
Well, I think once the water opens, we should.
Yeah.
We could take your boat. Probably you got the best fishing boat.
I don't know about the best. I got the biggest for right now.
He's got like a 1962 model.
Okay, so I have the newest.
Yeah.
You do have no.
I do have
Once I finish,
Mine's a 96. So.
once I finish the plans I have for mine, you're right. It's an old, just aluminum, bare bones fishing boat.
Weighs 80 pounds.
It weighs nothing.
Right. Well, the motor on it weighs 80.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's about to weigh a lot because I've got big plans for it. Maybe I'll do some before and after photos and stuff once I
That'd be
get
cool.
that figured out, and then yeah, we'll have to take that out too. But I think your boat is our best bet.
Yeah, I do need
My
to get,
boat's
I need
fine,
to get
but
service.
the
for sure.
inboard is a little bit much when you're trying to go slow.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we've got fishing coming up. And what else have we got? That's really about it, I think. Oh, isn't that didn't bear licenses come out?
Yes.
Yes, and I did get mine today.
Lottery's
My lottery permit.
Did you?
I did file because I do it every year, and this is my 5th year. And if I don't get it, I'm going to say bad words.
I was about to get ready.
I know, it's
button
like,
ready,
if I
but I'm on
can't
the wrong screen.
Get a tag in 5 years. Oh my gosh, I give up.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get mine in. Probably do that tonight.
Yeah.
You should.
Because when is that? Is it May? Did I see May 3rd? Or am I like way off? I guess I didn't pay
I think
attention.
it's even quicker.
Yeah.
I mean, so you got tonight, and
Well, let's go. How about Jared? Google.
shit.
You're going to
Let's
Google this one.
find out when you get your bear license in Minnesota. Anybody know? Do you know?
Guess I should have looked at the
So
Ignore it.
lottery applications are being accepted through Friday, May 2nd.
Oh, so close. I said May 3rd.
Right. I don't know when they'll be announced.
Usually in June, I thought.
I believe so. June 1st.
Oh, God. I'm like a walking guidebook.
Pretty much.
I mean, I'm by days.
Yeah. So there's still a bit of time,
According to Jared, he could be 5 late, but I think we got time, people.
The Bullfrog Lottery
I
is
mean,
open.
I know we're in Minnesota. We got plenty of time to drive to Florida.
What the hell is happening? It's time to call it a day.
Yeah.
Our co-host here is having an aneurysm.
I had a medical procedure.
All right. I think we're going to end it there. Tune in next time. But this was Ranch Edition 2.0.
Ranchin Edition. I don't know if it's
25. Ranch Edition 25.
There we go.
Right.
The Minnesota Deer Hunters Association has been building our hunting and conservation legacy over the past 40 plus years through habitat, education, advocacy, and legislation in Minnesota for Minnesota.
The Minnesota Deer Hunters Association and Wolf Dot Report proudly sponsor this podcast. However, please note that the opinions, topics, and guests featured may not necessarily align with the views, beliefs, goals, or mission of our sponsors.